Well, let's just save. Why not? It is a very strong chin.
These wolves will soon be at your throat if you do not go. Leave here.
Yeah, look at that fucking chin. Jesus Christ. He could knock somebody out with it.
Patience, and soon these wolves will tear your throat. We gypsies do not want strangers here. Go away, or the wolves will gnaw your bone.
Also, his teeth are huge. Look at that.
Go away. This camp is ours.
How about we talk about ourselves?
You introduce.
We care not who you are. Just leave.
Oh, they're not very friendly. Make thief sign.
Put your thumb on your nose and wiggle.
That sign means nothing to us. Just do not think that you can steal from the gypsies. We deal harshly with thieves.
Probably shouldn't steal from them. You know what? If this is a good game, that means we can pet the dog, right? Let's pet the dog.
Touch this wolf, and you're likely to become short-handed.
Guess we can't pet the dog.
Touch.
There's something we can do.
Do not come any closer, or I shall be unable to restrain the wolves. Strangers are not permitted in our camp.
You can't tell me what to do. Can't tell me what to do. Oh shit. Shit. I'm almost positive there's a way to fuck up with this group.
You have a strong warning sensation. It is definitely dangerous to be here right now.
He's not here. It's just the wolves.
One of the wolves snarls menacingly. You get the distinct impression that you're not welcome here.
Touch the dog.
Touch this
No.
wolf.
What if we... I don't know. What if we tried to be threatening? There we go. Make no bones about it. Your dog meat now. Next time, chill out before they chow down. Roast in peace. It's painful reading this sometimes. So, yeah, don't fuck with people sometimes. Let's restore. That... Yeah, I guess it was, Saint. Okay, so that's not where I wanted to go. Because, as you can see, there's nothing we can fucking do there right now. They don't trust us. Because we're an outsider, we're a stranger. Did I go too far east? I think I went too far east. Let's try going... You know what? Let's try to go further east. I don't think that's where the graveyard is. But I am looking... There's a couple other things I want to fuck with. Before we go back and start training. Oh, something's mad at us. Oh, it's a drake. Let's see if we can pass by. No, no. It's a-coming. It's coming for us. Oh, well. This is essentially a dead end. But it's a special screen. So, the way the combat works in this game is weird. On certain screens, you cannot be attacked. I don't know why. But we're gonna go back and actually fight it just so we can investigate the screen without the fucking music going. Alright, Drake. Oh. We'll get... There we go. Decided to rush into us. Now, if we actually... Where's our guy going? Why did he walk away? Come on, hero. Fucking do your thing. He just keeps backing up. Don't know why. But hey, we won. And...
You grab a handful of
No,
rock.
no, the monster.
The wyvern has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
That's a good point. So, why is this screen weird? Let's find out. Let's do some detect magic.
An enchantment has been placed on the hedge to the west.
So that hedge is distinctly magical. Why don't we do... Let's see, which one's Dispel? I think we have Dispel. Or maybe I'm thinking about Trigger. Let's do Trigger. And there it goes.
Every sense tingles with the feeling of danger. The eye sockets of the skulls glow with deadly energy. Even the hut looks hungry.
This place is fucking weird. So that is a hut with chicken legs. There are skulls everywhere. There's a dead man, I think.
It's a dead body, artistically laid out for maximum shock effect. Actually, it just happened to fall in that position, but please don't tell anyone.
So we'll do a little save here. And we'll start replacing some of these other ones. Can we touch it? Oh, we can make it swing because we're a monster, I suppose.
Go back or face thy doom.
It's a talking skull.
Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog. So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course?
What's up, Skull? So, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to one of the earlier games. But I don't think I played the one where the Skull and Baba Yaga existed, so I don't really know what the hell they're talking about. But I guess we'll find out.
She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever. Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always.
What a great existence.
Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin. You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though.
I guess it can fly.
You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in. My eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Interesting. Talk about Spielberg?
Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad.
Because we fucked her up pretty good. I guess we'll greet him.
Yeah. Good to see me again, I know. So, what do you want?
We're exploring, Bonehead. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here in particular. I will save again because I don't know where the death triggers are in this room. And there are a lot of death triggers in this room.
I wouldn't do that if I was you, but I'm not.
So that Skull's upset.
Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut. There can't be many like it. This must be Baba Yaga's hut, last seen in Spielberg.
Can I touch it?
That would be a good way to get your fingers fried. Sounds tasty.
Alright, so how do we get past the skulls? We might not be able to yet. Do we have anything he would want? We could try to give him flowers.
That didn't do it.
No. We could try to give him candy.
That did.
No, but he likes gems, I suppose. So we'll have to think about that for now. But hey, we know this is here, and this in particular.
Skulls line the.
No, I want to look at...
It looks like a huge butter churn. Or maybe a frontier pharmacist's mortar. There's a pestle, or could it be a butter bat, in it?
That is something important that we want to get to. But we have all these evil skulls that are kind of being rude. So we'll be back. But now that we've seen it, we can talk
Don't
to...
come back unless you got a reason to be here.
Pretty much as he said. Once, now that we've been there, we can talk to other characters in the game about it. And someone surely knows something about it. So we've been to Baba Yaga's hut. We've been to Arana's sanctuary. We've been to the gypsy camp. But we haven't found the graveyard, which is the only actual reason I want to come out here. There's also a bonus character that we haven't met, who might actually be able to help us with Baba Yaga. Just gotta find him. Oh, look, we found him. This is a fucking weird thing. And I don't want to have to do it again, because I think if you fuck this up, you, there's like a delay in trying again. You hear a giggle from behind the bush. Then a squeaky voice asks, 1 and 1 and 1 make 3. Tell me what you make of me. Reading, writing, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name? I'm assuming it's actually Rumpelstiltskin. Or it's Leshy. It's not Bushman. I'm gonna go with Rumpelstiltskin, even though I'm pretty sure it is a Leshy.
Tell the creature that you read about him in a book.
Oh, good.
His name is Rumpelstiltskin.
Give that one a second look. My name's in another book.
Oh no. So we're gonna restore, because it takes a little while for all this to go through. So I guess it is Leshy.
Tell the creature it's called
There we go.
the Lishi.
Or Lishi.
Ah, that's the price of too much fame. Now you've gone and guessed my name.
It's a weird plant dude.
Lishi, look and see. In a bush or up a tree. Lishi, riddle rhyme. Can you solve them every time?
And there he goes. That's pretty much it, honestly. And I'm pretty sure he won't just pop back into existence if we walk away and walk back. Oh, maybe he will.
Na, 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 na.
I'm completely misremembering this. He's just gonna keep running away like a dick. Oh, I see.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
This is such a silly fucking... We're surrounded by monsters and evil skulls
Na, 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 na,
and
na.
undead women that pull you to a watery grave. And then we got fucking this guy in the middle of the goddamn forest. Just being a weirdo.
Hi there.
He's tall now.
3 and 3 and 3 make 9. Who lives among the watery brine?
Good question.
Fishy, squishy riddles make. Tell me now who's in the lake.
It's the Vazalka. And now he's tiny.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks?
Oh, we know the answer to that.
Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
No one seems...
Oh, he was actually telling us how to interact with that bush without having magic. Because you could be a fighter and have absolutely no access to magic in the entire game. So, huh. I guess we'll keep doing it until we find that we can't. Because he will give us some useful hints. I just didn't expect it to be the second thing we do.
Goodbye!
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the ride with disappear.
That's strange. Was that a glitch? Well, it's Baba Yaga.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut you try?
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun.
This music is pretty bad, however. I will have to admit. While I do enjoy...
Guessing answers without knowing? Check your guesses first by going.
Explore, you dumbass. Well, I love the guitar solo for the intro of the game. Oh no, it's a bunny. Not every track's a winner, sadly. Oh no, auto. And be aggressive. Fuck up that rabbit. Get him. Get him. God, I wish the combat was better. I really, really do. Oh, we've done this one before. That bush just fucking shrank. That was weird. I mean, this is a very magical part of the woods, I suppose, so it doesn't really matter.
10 and 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude.
Seeking food. Well, we don't have the answer to this one.
You make a wild guess. Is that the bush I rescued from?
It is not.
5, 4, 3. You've dealt with goo. If it answers 1, it won't for 2.
Oh, you actually get to guess or make more than one guess.
You say, hello, but there is no response other than the faint rustling of the plants near you. You say goodbye to the creature, but hear only a faint giggle in reply.
What you doing? So I guess we don't have or our character doesn't have the answer to this at this point. We know it's that weird fucking plant monster. And I guess we should feed it something. Maybe that'll make it warm up to us. Okay, we're definitely way too far east. Alright, we're just gonna ignore this weird bush-laden area. I think maybe if we go left and then up, that might be where we need to be. I hope anyway, because otherwise I won't remember properly. We gotta do it with another rabbit. Thrilling combat. Oh wait, fuck, that's right. For some reason these keep resetting. I'm wondering how many of these rabbits are around, and their mouths are always bloody, so how many people are they killing? I don't remember how to get to the fucking graveyard. Wait a minute, I think I remember now. I think the way up into the graveyard looks like a dead end, but it isn't one. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the one with the leaves all over. This. I think this is it. Which is incredibly unclear. It's a
The
graveyard.
majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
So, let's start looking around.
Here lies Janos, faithful forever to his lost true love, laid beside her empty grave.
Oh,
This gravestone is marked, "No effort could Elissa save. She passed into a watery grave. Her body was lost, only her memory remains."
that sounds like someone we know. So,
Here
Janos
lies Janos.
is next to an empty grave. Alyssa died in a
This
watery
gravestone
grave.
is...
The Verzalka's name is likely Alyssa.
They evidently don't earn much around here. You find nothing of any value.
We're trying to graveyard right now. I don't know if that's clear. We're trying to do some grave robbing.
That won't benefit you in any way. It's filled with this season's earnings. A penny shaved is a penny earned, or so they say. This headstone reads, "On a dare, Pasha Sperry spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night." The inscription on this headstone reads, "Michael Med bumped his head in another man's bed. Now he's dead. Rest in peace." Here lies the spirit of Barney Blue. To his lover was untrue. So she knew just what to do. Fixed herself some Barney stew.
It's fucking terrible, but I love it.
Here lies the body of Carrie Nation, who answered a vampire's invitation. Now there's cause for lamentation. It was a fatal recreation. Arkin Tenor walked at night. Arkin saw his final sight. Now the question seems to be, what in the world did Tenor see? A heavy stone door seals off the Borgov family crypt. A relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov.
Interesting. The Borgovs are the ones in the big fancy castle, and this is their crypt. We should probably investigate it, but I'm not going to because we can't. I'm going to actually just completely ignore it at the moment, because we have other things we need to be doing.
2 spare coffins await their customers here. Apparently Igor has finally managed to get ahead of business. You don't need a coffin yet. Igor will surely have one for you when it's your turn to be buried.
But this is a crypt. Why don't we enter this? Oh no!
Great Scott, that rotting corpse sure gave you a fright. Fortunately, it was just a dead body, not some sort of horrible undead creature. Those only come out at night.
Well, good thing it's not night. Also, why is there... It's spooky and it's a little bit of a jump scare, and as a kid it was creepy. But why is the dead body, like, positioned in such a way that they're just standing up? Why is it able to fall forward whenever you open the door? I don't really know. It's not important.
A fresh grave has recently been opened here. No hurry. They'll put you in one of those in good time. The dirt needs to stay here. Would you like to be buried without a blanket? This soil has been recently removed from the open grave. Soon it will be back in place, covering another unfortunate soul.
Okay, so we learned pretty much everything we wanted to from here. With our information about Alyssa, we should probably go back to her. See what happens when we tell her about things. However, It is also getting kind of dark out. And let's see. What time is it actually? Yeah, we're at dusk now. I think we can do something. No. Okay, there's a way we could speedrun this, but I'm going to specifically not. We're going to go back to town. Because there's a few other things I want to do with other characters before we resolve some of their issues. Including the Rizalka. Because the moment you resolve an issue with someone, depending on who it is and what the issue is, you might not be able to talk to them ever again. Fortunately, we got in before the gate closed.
A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
Oh no. It's Piotr.
There is one for whom I weep. She lies in her watery grave, her heart broken by a lover untrue. Speak with the gypsies on how to free her spirit. Free the Rusalka and heal her sorrow.
We might be a step ahead of him. But then again, if we need the gypsies' help, they fucking hate us and will rip us apart. So, maybe we can't quite help her yet. I feel like we could. I feel like we actually could, but I forget. It's also getting close to night. Why don't we go and have dinner with the rest, with the gang?
The door is locked and probably barred as well.
Oh, we have to knock, don't we?
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Hey, who's this?
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here. But why don't you sit down on one? This show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
Oh boy. Here we go. We're gonna sit and see a show. A show.
Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened on the way to Mordavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "Do you know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it." You may as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." The waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on? Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyhow, show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich. Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Phew. The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his jokes. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you heard the punchline.
What did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what? Is this an inn or a cemetery? I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. Couldn't you at least have smiled a little louder? It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. I'd make more money digging graves. But what? And get out of show business?
So no, those weren't bad 90s jokes. He is actually very, very bad at telling jokes. Gonna save. I don't think there's any risk of me doing anything here, but I just want to keep things normal, or keep things up to speed.